What's good, YouTube? Welcome to 1K. It's your boy D's, and you now tuned in to Sneak Peek Episode 1. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, Sneak Peek is a weekly YouTube series in which I'm gonna walk y'all through some of the most hyped up, some of the most anticipated, some of the most fire, and even sometimes some of the lamest sneakers that are coming to release in the upcoming next few weeks. So keep it locked in with me each and every Saturday, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated on all the sneaker news. Keep it 1000 with y'all all the time. That's that 1K lifestyle. And before we get all the way into it, I want to go ahead and thank y'all for coming out to check out the channel. I know a lot of y'all are new here because I'm new to YouTube, but I promise y'all I'm coming with a new experience. I'm trying to offer you guys some things that other YouTubers have never offered before. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, to pop things off, let's talk about a shoe that released today, this morning, Saturday, June 10th. Now, that's the Adidas NMD R2 Prime Knit in a new white colorway. Now, historically speaking, I have not been a fan of the new pattern they've been putting on the NMDs, the R2s. I don't like that. I don't even know what it is, the little line pattern. I don't like that. But I have to admit, these are hot. So if you haven't picked up that all white low top summer staple shoe, if you missed out on the cream Yeezys, I would definitely recommend going over Adidas and seeing if they have these in your size. Now let's talk about Public School in New York, or PSNY, and their Air Jordan 12 collaborations. Now pictures have just surfaced of the new Bordeaux colorway that's going to accompany the olive and wheat colorway in the trifecta of Public School's monochromatic looks that are coming out this year. Public School has always been about the simple but elegant quality in their styles, so I expect this shoe to be extremely high quality. I love the suede, the all suede uppers on the PSNY Jordan collabs. And, you know, historically speaking, I think these have been some of the hottest Jordans to come out. I'm expecting that going forward, especially with how in the monochromatic looks are right now. Release on these will probably be via a pop-up like it was in the past. We'll keep you updated on the new news as we move forward. Now, yesterday we just seen photos of Jerry Lorenzo's new lineup of basketball sneakers for Fear of God. Now, to me, the shoes actually look pretty good. The ones that he's holding in his hand, I definitely would rock those. The only thing is, for Fear of God, I'm not paying $945 for some sneakers, especially some basic basketball shoes. However, these do look good to me. They've been receiving a lot of hate that I've seen posted various places on the internet saying they're Walmart shoes. I've heard Benco shoes from Grand Theft Auto. I thought that was funny as hell. To me, they look pretty good. Although the price tag I know will not look good, so they will not be a pickup for me. But overall, I think they're hot. Now let's talk Under Armour. As Steph Curry and the Warriors are beating up on LeBron and the Cavs, Steph is taking W's in other industries by finally coming out with an acceptable Under Armour signature shoe. The Steph Curry 4 is actually a pretty clean shoe. It looks like they took hints from the Nike Fly Knit or the Adidas Prime Knit and finally did that sock-like upper. They've got leather paneling on the side. I think it's a really clean all white colorway with a gold 30. And overall, I won't be picking these shoes up, but I think if you were in the market for some basketball shoes and really wanted to play on the court and look fresh in these, Under Armour has finally produced an acceptable shoe. Speaking of the NBA Finals, both LeBron and KD have been seen in the off-white Air Force 1 that's still yet to be released. Hasn't had a release date announced, but that is a fire Air Force 1. And I'm not really that into Air Force 1s anymore. I'm really waiting on that off-white Air Jordan 1 to come out, but the entire collection of off-white collabs looks spectacular. I'm really excited for that. If you know me, if you've been in my friends and my group chats, you know I'm excited for the off-white Jordan 1 especially, and the entire collection. I'm gonna try to get as many as possible. Hopefully they are not too expensive, but I'm really excited for those shoes coming out in the near future. And I'll keep y'all updated with all the new news I get on the off-white collection. The Nike Air Vapormax are back on Nike ID. Unfortunately not here in the United States. However, they are fully customizable on the Japan web store. And if you're like me and you missed out because we were all asleep on the Vapormax when they were customizable on Nike ID, I think you're in luck because they should come back to the US store in the near future. I think the Nike Air Vapormax is a shoe that has a ton of potential, but hasn't been released in the best colorways for the shoe yet. So look for it moving forward. If there's Nike ID versions, if it comes back to the US, I will definitely make a pair and show y'all exactly how I likes to get down with the Vapormax. June 24th, a date I know a lot of y'all already have circled in your calendars. Not only are we going to see the new Yeezy Boost 350 dark greens, but we also are getting a restock of one of the most highly sought after Yeezys ever, the Zebra. Both of these shoes will be releasing for $220. Now, we're hearing that the dark greens will be a pretty general release. Each release of Yeezys moving forward kinda has said he wanted to increase the quantity of pairs for each release moving forward. However, I am hearing that the Zebras will have less stock than the cream whites did. So although it might have more stock than the original release, we're not going to see a massive quantity. So go out, do all the raffles you can. Definitely try to get all the in-store pairs. But online, it's going to be very hard to cop still if you're not a bot user. Now, Adidas has a new tubular model on the way, the Tubular Rise. Now, I've been a big fan of the tubulars in the past. I really like how high you stand up in the shoe. It's a very comfortable shoe to walk around in. And these shoes I like quite a bit. I'm a big fan of them adding the suede to the cage. I really like just the overall silhouette of the shoe. It actually kind of reminds me of a 90s aerobic shoe.
A lot of niggas die due to these streets. A lot of mamas cry due to this beat. Purple kush got me high, don't wanna leave. See my daddy in heaven, he be the realest G.
But at the same time, it's still hot to me. So I'm definitely gonna cop a pair of these. I like the white colorway and the black colorway. And I'll probably just pick up one. So you guys let me know what you think. And I'll keep news on this moving forward. To bring things home on the Adidas train, Adidas released to us some of the NMD sample shoes for 2018. And to be honest, based on these images, I think these shoes are pretty disgusting. And I mean that in a literal sense. I am not a fan. I hate these new patterns Adidas is doing. I already didn't like the line pattern on the R2 Prime Knits. And this is even worse. I don't like it. And so Adidas is constantly an innovator when it comes to the silhouettes. They make fire silhouettes. Their shoes, the models are fantastic. But at the same time, where they pale in comparison to Nike and Jordan brand is the colorways. Adidas rarely has a good colorway to me. And it's something they really need to work on improving. They have all these innovative styles and they just can't nail it with the colorways. Now, luckily, they're not coming out until 2018. Adidas has a lot of time to think about this, to reamp their process. Keep it 100 with your boy. Tell me your opinions in the comments below. Tell me exactly what you think about these shoes. Tell me if they're gross. Tell me if they're fire. Tell me if I'm absolutely wrong. Tell me if these, you don't got no fucking fashion sense. Let me know. Alright, now that concludes this week's episode of Sneak Peek. I hope y'all enjoyed what you saw. If you did enjoy what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Keep on coming back. I'm delivering y'all more information every single week. Each and every Saturday, more sneaker news on the most exclusive releases, the most hyped up sneakers, the sneakers that you ain't never heard of. I'm coming at y'all with everything. So if you want to stay informed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, I'll be releasing a dynamic range of other videos. I'm a fashion first type of guy, not sneakers first. So you'll be seeing Supreme stuff, Palace stuff, all types, all the hype beast brands we're going to see on here. We'll see some Off-White. We'll review everything. If you want to know how to get your style right on a budget, we're going to go through that. Guys, I got so much stuff for y'all. You need to go ahead and get on board with your boy. Join the 1K lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, baby. Keep it 1000 all the time. And with that, I'm out, baby.